There are plenty of solid action series on Netflix if you know where to look. Today I'm showing you the most action-packed shows I can find with plenty of shootouts, fist fights, explosions, all that good stuff. Welcome back to CineGold, everyone. I'm Matthew. Let's jump into it.
They knew our extraction point. Somebody gave us up.
This series is called The Night Agent, and it follows an FBI agent who works in the White House but has his mundane routine shattered when a call plunges him into a high-stakes conspiracy. The Night Agent is a thrilling, action-packed series that's based on the Matthew Quirk novel of the same name. It's pretty edge-of-your-seat suspenseful, although admittedly the plot gets a little far-fetched at times, but if you can get behind a series that really tries to entertain you and is pretty successful at that, then you might really enjoy it. The Night Agent is 2 seasons at the moment, with a 3rd on the way. Next up on our list is a Brazilian action thriller series called Criminal Code. It's about a team of federal agents who use cutting-edge technology to take down Brazil's most dangerous criminal networks. Criminal Code is a gritty and intense series that has everything you want in an action thriller: gunfights, chases, raids, and a constant sense of danger. While the story does leave a little to be desired, Criminal Code's got it where it counts for action fans, and that's plenty of thrills from beginning to end. Next up is a great series for fans of kung fu and martial arts.
You think you can take me on?
That's the wrong question.
Oh yeah? What's the right one?
Do you really want to find out?
This is Warrior, a series that follows a martial arts prodigy who immigrates to San Francisco in the late 1800s and finds himself caught in the brutal Chinatown Tong Wars. Warrior is an action-packed series that blends historical drama with martial arts spectacle and is based on an original concept by late actor Bruce Lee. The martial arts scenes are meticulously crafted and the thrilling combat is blended with rich storytelling, making Warrior easily stand out amongst the rest of the action genre. It's a 3-season series that unfortunately got canceled before it could finish, but I still think what's there is very much worth a watch. Warrior can be found in a lot of Netflix regions, but not all. You can find it in the US, the Philippines, and many more places. Next up is a one-man army Korean series called Mercy for None. It's about a gang enforcer who is released from prison and sets out on a violent path of revenge in order to discover the truth about his brother's death. Mercy for None is a stylish, hard-hitting revenge thriller that pulls no punches. It's drenched in atmosphere with slick cinematography, brutal hand-to-hand combat, and a simmering intensity that never lets up. Mercy for None has a great story and is full of violence and gore. It's definitely one of the more underrated series on Netflix in 2025 and a must-see for action fans. Next up is a fun spy action thriller series called The Recruit.
You brought me here. Why?
We have 48 hours to stop an all-out war.
The Recruit's about a young lawyer who decides to join the CIA and is quickly thrown into a high-stakes mission full of espionage, deception, and danger. The Recruit is a spy thriller with all the action and adventure you'd expect from the genre. It blends suspenseful action with lighter comedic moments, creating a unique tone that's both engaging and fun. Cool set pieces, adrenaline-pumping chases, and thrilling shootouts. If you like spy thrillers, you know what to expect. The Recruit has 2 seasons at the moment, but unfortunately has recently been canceled by Netflix. The next series is an Israeli action thriller series called Fauda. It's about a former Israeli Defense Forces operative who is pulled back into active duty to pursue a notorious terrorist who was thought to be dead. Fauda portrays both sides of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict with both raw intensity and compassion. It's a gritty series with relentless action scenes and some pretty nerve-wracking shootouts, but by far what stands out the most about Fauda is that it brings a rare depth and consequence to the conflict, which is something you don't see often in the action genre. It's more than just high-octane battles, it's a gripping and thought-provoking experience, and I think it's one of the most underrated action series on Netflix. And if you're the type of person that likes old-school Arnold Schwarzenegger-style action, there's a series for you on Netflix called FUBAR. It follows a CIA operative who is pulled back into action for one last mission, only to discover that his daughter is also a secret secret agent. FUBAR is a love it or hate it type series. It's classic Arnold, full of cheesy one-liners, shootouts, and pure popcorn action. It's also Arnold Schwarzenegger's first TV show ever and is clearly meant as a monument to his action legacy. FUBAR is 2 seasons long, but unfortunately has already been canceled by Netflix. Next up is one of the best Korean action series on Netflix. It's called Vagabond, and it follows a stuntman whose life is turned upside down after a tragic plane crash kills his nephew, but believing it was no accident, he embarks on a relentless journey to search for the truth. Vagabond is a Korean action epic that's visually stunning with high-quality production values, intense fight scenes, and thrilling car chases. What elevates Vagabond above most of the pack is that on top of the action, there's also an incredible plot full of twists and turns, and tons of drama that just makes it very hard to stop watching. The one downside is that it's another unfinished series, and it's been 6 years since the first season, so hopes for a season 2 are looking pretty dim, but even so, Vagabond is easily one of the best action series you will find on Netflix. The next series is one of the more action-packed police procedural series on Netflix.
Situation's going south.
I got him! The series is called S.W.A.T, and it's about a former Marine and longtime LAPD officer who is tapped to lead a specialized SWAT unit in Los Angeles. S.W.A.T is actually based on the 1970 series of the same name, which also had a movie in 2003. It's a really long series with well over 100 episodes, so if you're looking for a show that can last you a long time, this is it. Despite being a cop procedural, it actually ramps up the action quite a bit compared to what you would expect. Lots of military-grade weapons, team tactics, and non-stop adrenaline. Every episode is something new. Definitely a great show for action fans. It's another series you can't find in every region though, but you can find it in a lot, such as the US, UK, Canada, and more. And last but not least is a war series with tons of great action scenes. Here we go, boys! This is The Pacific, a really incredible war series from the same team that made Band of Brothers. The Pacific follows 3 U.S. Marines as they fight across the Pacific Theater during World War II, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima. The Pacific has some of the most harrowing and cinematic action scenes you will see in any series, and it's not just the scale of the battles that's amazing, but also the emotional weight behind every bullet and explosion. It's an incredibly intense series that feels relentless and raw. If you haven't seen it, then you are missing out on one of the best war action series ever made. You can find The Pacific in a lot of regions on Netflix, including the US.